organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Thanks for tuning in into your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV for your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. This is Jacqueline Jordan broadcasting from the Daily Iowan newsroom. According to the Iowa Board of Medicine press release, Sergio Paradiso, an Iowa licensed physician who practices psychiatry in Iowa City, had formal disciplinary charges filed against him on July 12th. Paradiso engaged in a sexual misconduct with a female psychiatric patient he treated early 2010. A hearing is scheduled for October 11th. On Tuesday, University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics was ranked as one of the top leading hospitals in the United States. The Best Hospitals in America listing, compiled annually by the U.S. News and World rated UI hospitals and clinics as #1 in Iowa. 9 specialties were ranked, including cancer, gynecology, and neurology. UI hospitals and clinics also ranked as high-performing in 5 specialties this year. Jean Robillard, Vice President for Medical Affairs with University of Iowa Healthcare, said in a press release, quote, "These rankings are indicators of excellence and all Iowans can be proud of what they represent," end quote. And now for your sports update, here's Daily Iowan sports reporter Nick Rector.
Head football coach Kirk Ferentz announced in a statement on Tuesday that former walk-on running back Marcus Benz is no longer on the football team. The statement said, quote, "Due to injuries, Marcus Benz has not been on the active member of Iowa football program for over 1 calendar year. Following the completion of spring practice, it was determined Marcus was no longer a part of the football team," end quote. Benz was cited for 5th-degree theft after allegedly switching tags on clothing at a Coralville department store last week. Marcus is the brother of former Hawkeye defensive end and current Arizona Cardinal Broderick Benz. Well, Iowa wrestling head coach Tom Brands will be with the Hawkeyes through 2017. He signed a new contract today. The new deal guarantees Brands a $225,000 average annual salary over the next 5 years. Brands was hired as Iowa's head coach in 2006, and Iowa has led the nation in wrestling attendance every year since then. Brands and his staff have led the team to 3 straight national titles from 2008 to 2010. Well, I know basketball season is a long time away still, but North Liberty's Primetime Basketball League has given Hawk fans a sneak preview of what they can expect this year. Last year, the Hawkeyes finished with 18 wins and 17 losses, which is 7 more wins than they put up the year before in 2010. You can see the improvement in the program, but the Hawks really didn't lose any players in 2010. This season, however, the Hawkeyes will have to cope with the loss of star guards Matt Gatens and Bryce Cartwright. No worries, though, because it looks like incoming freshman guards Anthony Clemens and Mike Gasell aren't looking like too shabby of replacements. Here's what junior forward Mel Sambasabi had to say about Gasell.
I love how fundamentally sound he is, even in drills when he does stuff. He's just so precise, and he has a really complete game, even though he's a really young player. He's a freshman, I feel like he's way more developed than I was at the time when I came in for his, I had talent, but he knows how to play the game. You could tell he's been working on his game for a while.
If things continue to go well, Gasell could possibly end up with the starting point guard role this year. It's a role that he would embrace with open arms.
We have a lot of freedom in our offense, and that's something I love about it. It gives us a chance to play and go out there and play on instincts and everything.
Other incoming freshman, Anthony Clemens, looks like he would fit right into Iowa's run-and-gun offense as well. This Sunday's Primetime League game was his best showing yet, but Basabi knows that the freshmen still have a lot to learn.
So I'm trying to build a connection with all the young guys, just to let them know what I know, because I'm still learning with them, but just try to pass on good knowledge.
The Hawkeyes will be young next year, but with the help of veteran players like Basabi, maybe they can put a run together. Nick Rector, Daily Iowan TV.
Thanks, Nick. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into Wednesday's edition of the Daily Iowan. Read about the Iowa City Planning and Zoning Committee's plans to limit the number of payday lenders in Iowa City. And before we leave, let's take a quick look at the local weather forecast. On Wednesday, there will be partly sunny skies with high of 96, and then after 1 p.m., expect a 30% chance of scattered thunderstorms with a low of 72. For the weekend, get ready for only clear and sunny skies with temperatures up to the 90s for the high and then a low of 70 degrees. That's your latest update from Daily Iowan TV. You can check us out at any time at dailyiowan.com. Thanks for watching and have a great night.
You have been watching Daily Iowan TV, today's news, sports, and weather from the newsroom of the Daily Iowan. You can watch Daily Iowan TV 5 nights a week on UI TV cable at this time or anytime at dailyiowan.com. If you are a University of Iowa student and would like to join the award-winning Daily Iowan TV news team, we invite you to contact News Director Ryan Jones at the email address on your screen, or go to dailyiowan.com and click on the Job Ops link at the bottom of the screen.